Hi there guys, Tom Quayle here for Sound Effects Premiere in Ormskirk. Back again to do another demo of this fabulous range of guitars here. These are the John Page Ashburn Classics. Now if you've never heard of John Page, you've certainly heard of a company that he set up, or a part of a company that he set up, which is the Fender Custom Shop. And John is renowned as being one of the best luthiers in the world at the moment. And he builds custom guitars. You can find John Page's website and find really expensive, super high-end custom instruments with a huge waiting list, and basically people have been playing these guitars for a long time and considering John to be an incredible luthier. But if you're like me or all the other kind of normal guys out there just looking to buy a guitar, John's guitars were completely out of your range. They were very expensive and very hard to get hold of. And he set up a company producing these Ashburn Classics that basically allows them to be produced in Japan and then set up and finished in the US. And it's basically what they're calling a custom production guitar, which means that you've got all of the quality and all of the kind of aesthetics and hardware of a custom guitar, the feel, the playability, the tone, but at a price point that's really affordable. And there's no gimmicks here at all. This is genuine, really high-end instruments that sound, look and feel incredible, but at a really good price point. Now when you look at the range, you can see here we've got a few different colour or finishes, we've got a few different kind of options here. But the general features of the guitar, the Ashburn Classic, are the same across the range. So we'll have a look at those first. So starting up here at the headstock, we've got 6 per side, standard kind of setup for the tuners. But what's really cool, these are staggered tuners. They're Goto tuners, vintage ones, non-locking. They're very vintage in their kind of design. And they're staggered, which means that there's no need for a string tree. Okay, so basically they get lower in terms of their profile as we get towards the high E string. Okay, as we come down the neck, if I turn this over for you, you can see we've got a maple neck. Okay, this particular guitar has a rosewood fretboard, but you can see that these other two here have a maple fretboard. Okay, so a couple of different aesthetic options and kind of affects the tone a little bit as well. It's a medium C or slim to slim C profile, super comfortable, really nice finish, and it's a satin finish on the back. Now what I love about this is a lot of companies will charge extra for satin finishes, but here, as opposed to a gloss finish I should say, but here you're getting a great satin finish for no extra money and a very good price for a custom style guitar. Really nice comfortable neck. Let me just show you the neck joint while we're at it. This is basically a threaded neck joint, which means that the bolts get threaded into the body in a slightly different way, which basically transfers the sustain and resonance from the neck right the way through to the body, which is really good for sustain and tone. So they've really thought about this. There's a contoured neck joint here, which gives you upper fret access. It's really comfortable again. If I turn over, looking at the neck, we've got offset dots, which makes visibility better when you're playing. Just because they're on the bass side of the instrument makes things a little bit easier to see, especially on stage. We've got silver nickel frets, or nickel silver really is the way it should be said, which basically means they're harder wearing, and the fretwork is insane. They're beautifully rounded and rolled on the edges, beautiful finishing and polishing on those frets, and they're sort of, I wouldn't say they were jumbos, they're sort of vintage jumbos. They're thin and tall, and that makes the playability really good because you can set the action nice and low. As we move towards the actual body itself, really cool, unique shape. I'm a big fan of this shape. It's obviously influenced very heavily by a particular type of guitar, but really cool design. With the scratch plate as well, nice kind of custom scratch plate on there. 5-way switch. And then we've got these Bloodline custom John Page JP1 pickups, so 3 single coils, vintage voiced. They sound absolutely fantastic, as you'll hear in a minute. Then we've got volume and tone, a Goto 510 bridge. So all in all, really good hardware and fantastic setup and kind of quality at a really affordable price. All 3 guitars have an older body. Really the options that you're looking at are the fretboard in terms of what you're going to get in terms of aesthetics. And then there's a multitude of different finishes available as well, and you can check those out on Sound Effects Premiere's website. So let's have a listen to how it sounds. I'm running through a Roland Jazz Chorus JC90. That's mic'd up with an SM57, and we'll start with the neck pickup. We'll do clean tones first and then overdrive, and you can hear how the guitar sounds and plays. It's absolutely superb. So here we go. Okay, next position down. Moving down again. Okay, position 2. And then finally, the single coil in the bridge position with a clean tone. Okay, let me show you how smooth the taper on the volume control is as well. If I just play a chord and then roll the volume in. Really good quality hardware here. This is not kind of nothing, and then all on all at once. Really smooth taper. These feel super smooth, these controls. Okay, let me show you the tone control as well. We'll go to the neck pickup and we'll have a listen to how the tone control affects the sound. So very impressive clean sounds, just really pristine, very hi-fi sounding pickups with tons and tons of clarity. So really nice. Now let's add the drive on. I'm using a 1 platumnus pedal for this with the gain almost on full, and this is the sound we get. We'll start with the neck pickup again. All controls on full, volume and tone all the way up, and this is the sound that we get. Okay, next position down, position 4. Position 3. Position 2. And then finally some screaming single coil bridge sounds. So really, really impressive sounding pickups. Again, tons of clarity. Just a very pro guitar for not a great deal of money considering. You could pay 3 times this amount for a custom, like not a custom production model, but a custom model, and who knows how much more for a true John Page custom model, and wait a huge amount of time. And basically these guitars suit that purpose really, really well. They suit professional players, semi-professional players, looking for a superb kind of roadworthy guitar that's really going to last them a long time. And this is one more important point. These guitars come with a lifetime guarantee for all of the hardware basically in the guitar itself, for the original owner of the guitar, which is an industry first apparently, which is kind of cool. So really, really good guitars. The John Page Ashburn Classic. Well worth checking out. Go to Sound Effects Premiere's website and you'll be able to check these guitars out, check the range of colours, and you can order these direct from their website. So, hope you enjoyed the demo, guys, and I will see you next time.